Hello. Hey, you bitches. Hello. Alright. Swipe all these notifications away. Get out of my face. Yeah, I know. I want to play my game. Hi, Kai. Hi, Nanner. Hi, Chair. Hi, Char. I read Chair. I was like, no, I'm in front of the chair. Whiskers, Loki, Morby, and Tally, fuckhead. That's Tally's last name. Matt's in the other room like a hobo. Whiskers, what are you doing, speaking of? What are you doing? Yeah, I'm talking to you, little fatty. Come here. They want to say hi to you. Oh. Oh. Okay. You're gonna hop down right in front of Char. She's gonna chase you. Just doing it. All right. Okay. Me too. I gotta make sure I didn't have any like tasks. I don't think I ended. Yeah, I ended in the middle of the day. Okay, so bing. Excuse me. It's been many years since I performed the Rite of the Red Knives, but I can still remember every step. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an Orford spire. I can read. I tried that place in Arnside, and they sent me here. Alright. During the Rite of the Red Knives, an Orford spire is fully submerging goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. Has an energy about it. Doesn't sound like clarity. That's definitely blood. It like sticks out. Like that looks like it could be it, but I'm not gonna jump there yet. Because this is also... This is soaked in blood though. Submerged. Fully submerged. This is covered in it. Woo woo woo! Starting off strong. Get this. Okay. You're gonna go back and like 100%. I don't know if it's like whatchamacallit, where like you could keep running after the thing, like identify every single item or not. Hi, Empire! Welcome on in. I have to go back and 100% like identify the rest of the plants from Strange Horticulture because wasn't actually ready for that game to be done. And then there's also another ending, right? Like I could have done other stuff differently. So maybe at some point I'll do another playthrough. And try to do something different. Oh, yeah, I tell myself I'll save different endings for next playthrough, but sometimes I never play again. Yeah. That's yeah, I'm pretty sure because there's at least a couple spots where it's like you could have done X or Y that I think, and it does say like be careful, this will affect your play. Thank you for the lurk. Ooh, don't zoom in. I'm not trying. Okay, I need to go away for a few days again. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is I burned that bridge long ago. But you hand me that Guise of Lillian. It won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Okay. Guise of Lillian. Guise E, F, G. These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. Oh, there was a flower like that. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy. I don't actually know the pronunciation of this study that we've talked about for the whole game. For centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toenails. The Guise of Lillian is one. It's you. It's you. Guise of Lillian. I remember looking at that and thinking like, oh, that's a fossil for sure. Alright, this is another statue. We can go there. We still have a lot of stuff that like we need to open this. There's like this weird thingy. We're missing some of like little chips around this. Ooh, a new person? Hello, Rebecca Rose. Oh, is that a cat? It is. My eyes may have gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. Real. Unusual items. That's I. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm a bit lost. Oh, that's actually really sad. And that I'll never see again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? There's something that would give synesthesia, I think. These induce a form of synesthesia where colors and tones, light and shadow can be felt through touch, or are sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions such as miners. Gemstones in an Aries remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. That's what I was thinking of, but what does the spirit eye do? There are some who stay away from the spirit eyes, believing them to be window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It's not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps, a layer that requires something more than traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed. This feels like it'd be an eye, but I realized that just because it looks like an eye does not mean it had to be called an eye. I feel pretty good about this. The other one feels freaky. I don't know. I'd rather than like hear and see color over here than like possibly seeing into a realm that they shouldn't see. That sounds freaky. I don't like that. No thanks. Trying to help this person feel life again, not like ruin what they have left on this planet. Those ravens have done for 3 more. Oh no. 2 of them up at Calgrath. Another fellow fisherman. Damn, they killed 3 more people. People are getting a bit panicky around here. I wonder why. Nothing natural about folks turning up with eyes all black like that. Oh yeah, they're not killing them. They're turning things. Okay. The night's drawing in and me working late. I refuse to walk down Holbrook. Yeah, so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. Sunbond. Feels like that, but I have no reason to believe that. Sunbond is a small, lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the I am right. This is warm to the touch. And I would bet it's light. About half a pound. I think it's this. Is it you instead? Am I wrong? Big wrong. Feels a little warmer than I would expect. Okay, hold on. Lied to myself. Thank you. Go over here. I'll be able to fit one more there. Cool. Let's pet the cat for good measure. Bing bong. Bend your ears to the tree, hold your palm out of the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I will need a Holgan Grim in the coming days. Holgan Grim. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, path of the wear to help dead either way. There's a sense of foreboding attached to it. This guy is wearing something on his head that's horned, which I guess is why I thought this. Yeah. Can we put a third one in there? Yeah, we'll shove those guys together. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Oh, that motherfucker. You did not tell me you were taking the whole Switch dock! You fuckhead! I'm such a bitch to plug in. That's why my headset was turned off. I will yell it if I want. Earlier when I sat down, I couldn't figure out why my headset was off, and you hit the button! I don't even think you can hear me. I'm just yelling nothing. That was the reason they had toiled so hard. A small black... No, it wasn't. He took my Switch. Very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger posed. Oh, I actually have to make sure my settings in here, my audio, is hooked right. It should be good. Ooh, a staircase. Ooh, a piece of candy. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Ooh. I believe we're gonna be looking at the castle for that. Up the stairs, left, then left again. So, wait. Maybe it's... Wrong. This is where the stairs would come up. Mars and winter rising. There's a lot of symbols on here. Up the stairs. Left. Left again. Or is it like... It's like... I would assume that it means the full stairs. So otherwise it's like up the stairs, left, left again. Then this goes into the courtyard, which doesn't feel right. So I'm like, okay, it's gotta be... Second on the right is where I spend each night. What if it's here? That's around still. Left. This is the second on the right. Nope. Oh no. Boom, baby, boom, 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 boom. Sorry. I'm intruding on someone's life. This is to the vaults. Okay. Alright, so... Up the stairs. So you come up the stairs. Yeah, but the last card said something about specifically up the corridor, which you were like, oh, maybe that's the whole hallway. And I was like, okay, yeah, maybe. But I still don't know, would it be the grand hallway? And is it the outer stairs or like the staircase? Because then it's like this upstairs. So you hit the wall and you turn left and that's one left. Then you hit a left and that's left again. And then it's like second on the right. But you're in the courtyard after that. So I don't... I was like, okay, so maybe it's the main stairs and that puts you here. So we think it's these. This is the ground floor, so it'd be over here. So it'd be left. Left again. Your face this way. Here? Yeah. It's just very confusing. There was a left in the hallway. That's crazy. Alright. Where did I get tagged in? I have not. I've like brought the whole thing into red. So far I've been in green every time. Even when I get it wrong, I've knocked it a little bit, but not enough. I did not. I have nothing to flash. This bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishing cobwebs. Decorate every corner. Ooh, I like that. I'd put that in my house. If it wasn't probably cursed or something. I can never get any peace in my house. Retweet, sister. When am I to find the time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore. Besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging all hours. Now it's this one. Sounds are muffled. I heard you might be able to help. I didn't even open it up. I didn't even read the page. That's how I know I'm fucking good at this. Alright, Ding! Hello, stranger. Oh, it's the Baron. He must be Thaumaturge's apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of my past, my eye's been aching again lately. It can't be a good sign. Be willing to make a fair trade for an Elva stone if you have one. Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as Braxis or burning blood. Planetary metal used in these items associated with the Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected in their design. Of the moon. I'm really jumping the gun over here. I just knocked myself down a lot. Okay, sorry. I got distracted by a pretty stone that was... Oh my god. It's an ethereal. I don't even remember getting this one. That's cool looking. Starting to think all these ones with these little symbols on it will be used for something though. Which eye? The world may never know. Bing! Doing some reading. See what you make of this. Okay. Oh, the whites of the eyes turn black and the subject become deeply disoriented. Oh, interesting. That fisherman they found yesterday, been up at Wyatt Beck, so I'm gonna go see if I can find anything out there. Here I go again, sticking my notes into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. I know! She was in the business the last game. It's bloody-minded arrogance to follow that thought up with. But there isn't anyone else, but here we are and here I am. Yeah, get some rest. I appreciate you lurking and hanging out. Okay, so she just come by to give me that? She didn't need nothing. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library and it does something to me. It does something to you? What does it do for you? Go. It gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It is rather pretty though. Someone told me I need a Sussex purifier and that this is the place to get one. Sussex? It's really pretty, so I want to keep wearing it even though I almost died. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong-smelling liquid, usually some potent barley spirit or vinegar. Small tokens such as rings or amulets, perhaps, submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon are cleansed. Simple. This is vinegar. But... oh. There's something already in it. It's probably the eye, right? There's probably topaz inside. Woo! I marked that as vinegar earlier on because that was a symbol. Yeah, I'd marked that when I was playing in the book, so that's the only reason that I knew that. But I'd already marked that for myself, so that was helpful. It was the only one that had like a symbol that was like blasted on it so big that I was like, I wonder what that do. Hey! I've been working on something that you might find interesting. No way! Did you know that nobody knows who built Strange Antiquities? I didn't know that. It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere according to some accounts. No one knows? Even Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. Slow work, but I made a breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? I've learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths. And this journal holds some of the keys. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Oh, I didn't. I saw the gaha. See. It's a little dragon face jack-o'-lantern. It's a dragon-o'-lantern. I like the color on this one, because it's 3 different colors, depending on which angle. I don't have it. You'll have to show it. Didn't have its lantern, so I had to find the light. It's a file from last year, but it's still in there. It just sounded like it fell out, but I guess not. Yeah. What did the Evacont look like? It's a light stone item. Feels like that did not do what I was... Alright, hold on. There was that moon something that we've already identified. Ooh. Wasn't there? Someone called it that. Selenic totem. Oh, lord. Oh, there's more of those pieces. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Sharp aroma. There's a strong odor, sharp, not entirely unpleasant. It also smells. They've all had alcohol in it. Let's go, you know? Stop it. There's 4 spots, though. But... Hmm. I'm missing this one. It should look like that, like a tourist symbol, I think. If it goes in the same pattern around, which all the other ones do. I think fuck off. Okay. Okay. Under my watch is itchy. 2 years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. Tried St. John's Poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I would love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. Aww. A hearing charm. It's a very sweet reason. A simple trinket that amplifies sounds while generally, hold on. I think this is that moon something. I don't remember what it was called right now. I just realized that I didn't make the thing. While generally used by the hard of hearing, they're a curiosity that can be enjoyed by young and old alike, and of course they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop on private conversation. Here's a freaking bat. I love Halloween. It's a really loud noise, which is the point of the hearing charm, but I didn't need it. You know, I didn't need the hearing charm. Should put these in ABC order. I have a lot of these. Nope. Green if I know it for sure. Red if I don't. Um... Okay. This is all the stuff that I have identified. This is all the stuff I don't. Forgot about the... You guys, can you guys come into view? I think we found these ones, and I think that's why I kept them separate. Yeah, I don't put a lot of the symbols on it, but if it's something that I feel like will be helpful, sometimes it's just fun and cute. Camp that night. Move a plant to the left of Jupiter. It's important. Okay. Will Jupiter swat at it? Oh man, okay. Hold on. Will they swat it off? Camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. Interesting. Left eye is interesting. That's the eye the guy had his... he was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. Drank too much water today because I went to the gym. I convinced myself to go to the gym because I ate 1,000 calories at Taco Bell. And I told myself if I got Taco Bell, or if I would go to the gym if I drove out to Taco Bell because I'm in the same parking lot. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna go burn it off. I did not burn off 1,000 calories, but I am under my goal for the day. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. All right, we're looking. The maiden in the tower. Galfrey's Tower, 22. But they're pointing to nothing. Let me look again. Alright, let me look on the map for something that might resemble that. The maiden in the tower points the way. Windermere Church. It's not the pit. High Green Church. I'm like looking along the trees, but it's still not to the trees. There are trees down the bottom, but where is Gleaston Castle? Is it on the map? They have a tower. Are they too far out of the town? Twinings. Oh, the Twinings, maybe. The Mary Bell Tower. That's still an issue. There's still no trees out here. Thought maybe when I was like, oh, the bell, like that's got to be it, but I don't. Lady in the tower. What's the way? I am buried among the trees. Ferryman Way, Mill Lane, Woodcroft, Princess Street, Hollowell Lane, Ransom, Woodcroft, Headley, Guild, King Market, Holbrook, Northkeep, Morehouse. Huh. Nope. Alright, no need to yell at me. I'm gonna think on it. Walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section of the handful of dead fish. Belly and blackened up. Not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. On my way to Calgarth Hall now. Spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier and said the two women they found there are still in the same state as the others, in a trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat on out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago, and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It's always been an ominous feel to it. It's taken me the last 3 days courage to write this letter. I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. They just yeeted it. I mean, I even suspected it. I think it was just like it was just so fast that I wasn't prepared, even though I was prepared. Ooh. That's not the button I wanted to hit. I just wanted to hit the regular clip button, but now it's in chat, so cool. Alright, when we were abandoned, okay, so Naylor, we'd take a boat out to northern tip of Naylor Island, okay? Row across from there. Guess I'm trying to see, like, I guess this is a row of 4. Second from the left in the row of 4. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. I'm in the alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar crumbling brick as a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with a dark red substance, and large melted candles pull out the wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar, there's a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it's been here a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it all, but after a while I noticed the inscription that says, I open to the voice. I open to the voice. To the voice. Let's hover. My brain is like key, but I don't think that's it. Hmm. This hisses, makes a noise. I might not have whatever it is. I could have gone too early, I guess, but I got the letter, but I didn't solve the last clue. So I could be missing something from that. I want to read them all first. We'll stay awake. Whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, the animal will dampen sound, like Newton seem to filter out certain noises. Dampen sound. Gives you some charisma. Voice. Voice of Cernanos. I have that one. It's probably that one, right? The voice of Cernanos. Guess I could have just made sure nothing started with the word voice first, but I didn't. I looked in the index, but not in the names. The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. Totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why. It doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. It's a cat! Here you go. Don't knock it off. You tried. You tried to knock it off. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and pee really quick, and then I'll be back. But I've been drinking too much water. I hate being hydrated. This shit sucks. I don't know who told you to drink water. It sucks. They lie. It's awful. Gonna make sure I get all the water in before bedtime, so I'm not up all night, you know. So I can pee one time before bed and call it. Why is this itching me? Trying to see if something's stuck underneath of it. Knowledge that this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. It is not my intention to bring to your attention a matter of contention. This man got like a rhyming thing going on. It's just how he speaks. I have an inclination to reform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, a leaden heart of the thematic art. It was lead heart, right? Yeah, hold on. These items depict the god Carnanos in his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. They're said to kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given. This isn't a problem with him? I thought this was his condition that we were gonna fix. He just talks like this? That's crazy, actually. Does it show a picture of Kronos in that one? There's a man with antlers of a stag and off the. Okay. So, in his non-human form, would he be a stag? I got this wrong, I think. Oh, but it could be this. Hold on. Holy shit, it is this thing. Clay should not weigh that much. I like the scale. I've had to weigh a couple things, though. That's the only one that had that stag picture. Was the voice of Chrononos, and I had only just looked at voice of Chrononos to, like, be reminded of it. I was wrong, though. I thought that was gonna be the moon of something. The moon guardian. Corbin's might, sometimes called an eagle's gift, with an assassin's soul, and makes us, yeah, from the warrior queen. Alright, well. Do they have to go here? Can I... I was just gonna start, like, shifting over some of the things that I know. It's getting a little tight over here, but I guess I can wait till the next one. Would you slap both plants off? That's so funny. I love that they did that. I'm so glad you told me that. Oh, you're not Eli. That's a astute observation. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. That goes in something? Something goes behind it. Hmm. I just shove everything in there? That's... I'll just shove it all in? I see. Hold on. I didn't. I was just trying to look at it. I've been trying to find something that would fit in there, like, all day yet. Can I shut that door? Do I need that back? I guess not. I was actually just trying to sort, like, hit this, like, this stuff, and then I accidentally clicked on it. Happy accident. And then the moment I did, I was like, oh, I know what I have to do, because I saw that there were slots. On curses and their effects. Pumpkin is all over me right now. They can sense that you're having a rough time, Kai. They're just trying to give you love and trying to help. Your cat is nicer than mine. My cats are dickheads. Oh, Pumpkin is their cat. Not the food item. The heart of this effort feels restricted as though it's connected to vice. The skin is pale and cold to touch. Our doses of emotion, subject to the sensation of feeling. Wait, that was it? I guess I just figured one of them would be... Okay. Anyway. I never went... Wait, how's my life? I'm in green. Let me try to look at this again. Well, hold on. Yeah. Where is the archive button? Oh. Alright, let's go back to this. There's like only so many different spots that have trees. But I feel like... Yeah, no, I when I read like, oh, are you cooking? I was like, yeah, my cats beg sometimes. So like nothing. I didn't think a thing about that. I did. I really was like, well, while we're waiting. uh Anyway. The lady in the tower. No idea. I just picked a spot. I don't know how that was supposed to do anything. Didn't have an answer. Don't know why that was the solution, nor do I care. I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. Look around, half expecting to see someone, but there's nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and a gentle rush to the... Why was that the solution? It's another, like, weird little doodad. Let me look at that. You click on the tower. Oh, if I clicked here, it would give me a picture. I see. So it did that and pointed over here. I literally... You heard me say... Golfrey's Tower. And then I was like, ah, no, that can't be it. There's no trees nearby. To the left. So I didn't click on that earlier. But no, I was just gonna start clicking on the forest one by one. There's only 5-6 spots of trees. I was just starting here because it was the smallest one. And we'd already clicked up here once for that triangle, so I knew it wasn't there. And I just clicked on woods not long ago. Somewhere around here. Or maybe here? I don't remember where the last one was. That's fucking funny. I cheated, is what I did, and I still got it. They say cheaters can't win, but people who cut corners can. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you. Buddy, I'm just an apprentice. I don't even get paid for this. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. I have no idea if we're getting paid. They said it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Fortunately, they weren't even able or willing to talk any further on the subject. We've gone for days at least, going to the library, handling yourself well. Do not see eye to eye with the head of the collection of the bowl Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take him a Scythian charm to soothe things over between us. It's raining right now. So if it's raining right now, it's gonna be warm and tingly to the touch. Warm, cold, warm. Carved out of wood, the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They're bronze. Didn't mention planetary metals. Cool and smooth. That's warm and smooth. Hi! I'm gonna do a shout out really quick if I can type, because I can. Hi, welcome on in, Golden. Golden's one of the people I met this weekend. Hi, I'm MokoCon. Also, fan the Golden Leather Kennel has been released. That's such a cute raid call. Hi, welcome on in. We're playing some Strange Antiquities, which is like, you know, little occulty vibe, puzzly game. Very cute so far. I'm enjoying it. What were you guys up to this evening? Yeah, if you don't know me, I'm Nanner. I do a variety of games mainly. A lot of Nintendo, farming sims, and other fun things. Occasionally I do art on stream, like crochet or Lego, stuff like that. And then my day job is 3D printing stuff, so. Oh, Fortnite and Final Fantasy. Nice. Well, I have played Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite well, but I have technically played it. I have never played a Final Fantasy game though, but my partner says I should try them, that he thinks that I would like them. I'm like, that may be the case. Maybe one day. We'll see. I think I would play the remakes, if I were to play them. I was carried big time. Yeah, I haven't played in a really long time. It was before they even implemented the ability to do no build. And so I used to not play because I'm like, there ain't no way that I can... Sorry, my birth control alarm's about to go off. Not just popping pills. And I used to not play because of the building aspect, but now I could play without the building, and I just still don't really play it. So many games to play. That is real. That is for real. But yeah, welcome on in. I appreciate you popping in. Right now we are trying to figure out which one of these items. There's a Scythian charm. Yeah, when I used to play, it was like crazy how fast people could build, and I'm like running for my life. I won once, but I like only shot like the second to last person. The rest of the time I was just avoiding everyone, riding around in a golf cart, living my best life. What if... Where's the other plant? Do you think they would grow next to it? Or is that like a crazy thing to consider? Maybe it's not instant. That would be insane, right? One could try. Nothing to remark. Hard and cool. But this is warm again. The gold is warm. We struggle bus tonight. I think we made top 10 only. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. I am very much like, when I play games, I am just not competitive enough in my life to like take a loss hard. Like, I'm just like, okay. Like, I play Fall Guys a lot, and I'd just be like, all right, next round. I'm not super upsetty spaghetti is what I was trying to say. Still that one that says 2 leaves. What about you? Z's warm and vibrating with energy. It said tingly, right? And tingly to the touch. I think it's you. Look at that. I'm big brained. I didn't see this one because it was over here and I moved it. But I remembered something saying vibrating. Already forgot what that was called. Jesus Christ. A Scythian charm. Thank you. I literally had the attention span for about 2 seconds. No, raid and run, absolutely. I don't know if you're East Coast or not, but I am, and it is late, so I get it. Make sure you bring some water to bed. Drink some water, but not too much because you want a good night of sleep. Whereas I'm probably gonna be up peeing all night because I'm trying to increase my water intake and I'm hating it. I did think you guys were in driving distance, but I couldn't remember. There were so many people that I'm like, but I thought you guys had driven home. Oh yeah, you're talking about Ren Fair. I did know that. My brain. I'm not very good with brain things. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. My curse book didn't have anything. I'm finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they're always trying to leave. Yeah, because they're under some kind of spell. They're trying to go do whatever they're supposed to be doing. DMT from a restful method might get out a moment of lucidity. But if you've gotten any ideas... What's the witch's finger do? That seems like that would be my idea. Witch's fingers are said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. Most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. I don't know if I want to accidentally kill them. Jesus Christ. What's the other one? Is that one just like put him to sleep? meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity and thought. I fear that bypassing the rush of clutter of consciousness is a problem because I don't think they're in the state of consciousness. They're like not in their own mind. Hmm. It says it's cured some. But like, wouldn't it be better to try to get some lucidity and figure out what it is? Because I'm pretty sure it's this one that hurts. It's unpleasant to touch. Smells worse. And it is literally withered flesh. What is that symbol? Before I hand that off. Might not even be a symbol that matters, but... Spirituality. I did. Oh, that's not the witch's finger. That's a hand. Sorry. What does this mean? It's weird that it doesn't say that it hurts to touch. I liked the hand one. I'm nervous. My person's getting close to death because I keep getting things wrong. I think this one's just a choice option. What was the restful method? I think it could be either one of these. That's not the witch's finger either? What? These literal hands? That's actually crazy. It would be the severed digits. Was completely useless information. We have to choose one or the other. We should be careful. I've gathered that I have to choose one or the other. Thank you. But you're telling me that this... nor the one that says it makes me uncomfortable. They'll look like literal hands. Aren't a witch's finger. I think I'm losing it. This one doesn't have like markings on it. This is the one I have here is gemstones, but why? Calming stone? This is gonna kill me. Oh. Oh, lordy. That was scary. This was a restful nether? Like this close to death. You can't see it under my face though. Come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Ares remnant with me. It has changed my life. I'm still getting to grips with it, but I'm already feeling my way back to painting again. That's the synesthesia lady. Thank you. You're welcome. I think that means I made a good decision on hers. He knew what to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and he used it to cut away the infected part of his mind, or it could spread and consume him entirely. Did he gouge his eye out? Chess piece. A tower. A castle. I am closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. Alright, well. North. Closest to the sunset. Sun rises in the east. Alright. Nope. Oh no, not your sister Bonnie. What's going on with Bonnie? Is Bonnie irresponsible? Never got out of the death of our father. She's always blamed Mr. Potter for his role in it, and now with all this happening, she's got it in her head that he's behind it somehow. Worried she's going to do something stupid. She comes in here. Whatever you do not give her anything dangerous. I want to give her a keepsake to let her know that she's still loved. I've seen people giving one another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. Okay, what's the bad news? Jack Hungerford has not responded well to the Dranthium tea. Fuck. If anything, he appears to have sunk deeper into his trance. I said that could be a problem. I didn't try anything else in case I make things worse. Damn it. I don't kill someone by trying to avoid killing someone. I realized I don't know that I had what we were supposed to have. Like, I couldn't figure out what the fucking finger thing was. I didn't understand. These are the only two that would have made sense, and both were wrong. Like, you're gonna tell me that this didn't feel like the right thing? And the hand? And I tried to click on everything, but nothing said it elicited pain. What does that symbol mean? Maybe it's just decorative, but I feel like nothing's just decorative. It's like 3 circles. Okay. A good cat, little pet. Alright, so this is north on this one. So I'm closest to the sunset. So east should be here. So the west tower over here. Can I click on that? No. Yes. I'm so excited you peek. I know, but their north wasn't up on that one. The north was different direction. Well, I tried to pick the other thing and I realized, well, maybe I should check the towers themselves because it did picture a tower. The view from this tower is quite beautiful, but it's what I find inside that catches my attention. In the middle of the room is an unlocked wooden chest, and within that, not one, but two smaller wooden chests. Cryptic scrap of paper. Ooh, those look like fancies. Oh, yeah. On the first one, I looked for the direction too, because I just had like a weird... I know what that third one is. Purple gemstone. I feel like we need more information for this one. Sorry. Like the other half, maybe. Bing bong. Those silly sods. You don't remember not doing that? Oh, that'll be so fun to fuck around with. He like my suggestion that it might be the local kids playing pranks on him because he's a mean old git. He's not so easily put off, though. Do you have a Tenebram cloak I could use this evening? I've got some snooping to do. Oh, yeah. Almost every clip I got from that night was from cracking the fuck up in the lobby. It was so dumb. Upon activation, a Tenebrand cloak can create a sphere of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within its reach. A single stone set in bronze gives power to these totems. Single stone set in bronze. That could be it. A single stone set in bronze. I think that's the only thing that I have like a very obvious stone, because this has got 3 things on it. It's wood. It didn't mention wood. I think it's gotta be this. Oop! Oopsies. I got excited. Hold on. I don't think that's right. A single stone set in bronze. That is a single stone. Set in bronze too. Kind of forgot about the gem book. I should have looked at the green one too. Enveloping night. Why don't you look at that? I think that one will probably have something to do with that later. Well, there are only a few things that had bronze on it, and just bronze, but then it's like the rest of that below it wasn't, but the only thing enveloping it was bronze. Whereas down here, it's enveloped by wood, too. What was this? Shroud of Darkness or something? Did I make that up? Shroud of Night. Tenebrim Cloak. That was really off. I don't know where I just got that name. Ding dong. Did you scoop your eye out? I bumped into Eli at the station yesterday before he left for Oxford. His train was late, so we had a brief chat and he suddenly remembered something he wanted to tell you. Convenient. I told him I'd pass on the message. Keep forgetting to mention it. It would be helpful for you to read Dr. Robertson's booklet on curses. You'll find it in the cupboard hidden in the... I already did that. Worth a lot to someone in your line of work. I am asking for a return. It's a Valent. Can't believe it gave me something with a fucking check mark already on it. The holes in a Valent are roughly equal size and spacing. They are used by adventurers to help them find their way. A curious pulse can be felt where its power concentrates. Ballsy ballsies. I don't know which one of these I've checked already. I kind of forgot. It vibrates with energy. I was sure that had to be it, but I didn't touch the right spot when I was quickly touching it. Oh, that's so spooky fun. I imagine we don't want to just go grave robbing, so we will wait until we get something helpful. There's 3 maps on this one. That's kind of crazy. Just like... I literally have to pee again. I shit you not. I will be back again. I'm out of water. But I have to pee. Go piss. Everyone drink water. Alright, I'm breaking my water with a Dr. Pepper. Okay. Ding! I'm back. I feel like I'm going crazy here. I know who's behind all this madness, all these people with pitch black eyes. But nobody is listening to me. I've seen it happen before. 7 years ago, my father died the same way. Well, since nobody will listen, I'm gonna take care of it myself. Korvan's might, please, and I'll be right on my way. Oh. The one lady said that I shouldn't give her anything dangerous. And that she's just hung up on her father's death. But what if she's right? What if nobody is listening to her? I would help with the feelings of melancholy. What does the Corvin's might do? Well, I'm gonna label this. I'm pretty sure this is Gray's Grace. Corvin's might, sometimes called an eagle's gift, is an assassin's tool that makes use of the Wixic power. When the warrior queen Corvin was surrounded and close to defeat, a gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle, and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. Okay. I fear that if I give her this, she's just gonna kill someone that she thinks is responsible, but she's given me no information on that at all. She's just seen her father die in what she believes is similar fashion. I don't want to be responsible for someone who didn't do it to be killed, so I think I'm not gonna give her that. I think we give her this. I think this is that, though. An assassin's toll. I don't know. I think we give her Grace. I already promised her sister, like I would lie, so. Don't insult me, thaumaturge. This isn't some depression I'm being cured with your little trinkets. I will get a hold of Korvan's might. Okay. Not for me. Someone else can be responsible for your crazy. Not I. Okay. Ooh. That is a good question. So I gotta text Matt really quick. If you go downstairs, don't fucking magnets. That's why it's closed. Alright. As his mind whirled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged towards the satchel containing the casket. To his horror, we saw that his partner's eyes were black. Going to the tombstones. Fields of Mystery has gotten the, small update, the quality of life update. But Tales of the Shire, I know, at least I haven't put in nearly as much time in it yet because so many things happened at once. That's all I have. Okay. I'm looking for the shape. I think it's this one. Fuck it. I squeezed through a partially collapsed passageway and emerge in a small chamber. Glinting in the flickering torchlight, I catch sight of a pendant draped across an old gravestone. People are so dumb. Hell yeah. Oh, Tally, please fuck your face. Just go away. Fuck. Yeah. No. People generally. Whole everything going on is just so dumb. My bot? When did it say hi to you? My little pumpkin? Oh, because it probably refreshes the source when I toggle back to this page. So that was the first time he spoke since I came back to the screen. It's a browser source, so it probably refreshes when it's like comes back and forth. The League of Amphibian Heart uses these items as a part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it's said that they worship the ancient nameless gods, communing with them via the broken path. Guy's cat, not the one in the corner. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbone to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 days, 7 sevens, after which the scar will forever mark them. That's insane. This feels like the Talon, but I don't... Is there black? Dark stone for dark purposes. This feels like the Talon. But this marking looks like 2. Hard and worryingly sharp. I think it is these weird fingers. Does let you cuss in this game. I did. It was close though. They almost had me. I couldn't figure out how if that gemstone didn't come out, how they would stab themselves with it. And then I realized talon doesn't have to be a bird. Some people have talons. Wait. Wait. Well, they come and go, but I didn't know they were gone. It says they like to wander. Well, I hope I didn't lose them. It's a cat. That's what it is, Eric. Jeez. Him. I always look forward to saying hello to him. I know. That's kind of what I'm looking at. It's like, yeah. What in the fuck knuckle is that? My girlfriend, you intolerant shit. Uh-oh. Ah! They stole my cat! Did you know they would steal my cat? Bonnie! So you made the same choice? To not give them the thing the first time? Ah! It's not my cat, but I don't want them gone. Fuck. Is it that? It was something in that bird's mouth. I'm really pissed. I feel so bad. Carve mine. Oh wait, that was what someone did earlier. In our little every night little weird story. Ooh. I got too confident, I fear. Is it you? Pink, orange, and... Pink, orange, and black. Which one did I try to give? This one? Redick? Mantic? No. Orange, blue. Orange, yellow. Mantic. Mantic. Diurnic. Mantic. Diurnic. Mantic. Diurnic. Wixic. Mantic. Diurnic. Wixic. Mantic. Diurnic. Wixic. No. Alright, pale, pink, orange, and black. I already forget. Orange, pink, and black. The orange was amber, right? Ionic. Oh my god. Down here? Is that what you're saying? Like toggle. I see. Selenic. Wixic. No. Selenic. I think that's like shimmery. It's got like striations in it, right? Like this. Noctic. Selenic. Noctic, Selenic. Noctic, Selenic, Diurnic. Noctic, Selenic, Diurnic. Noctic, Selenic, Diurnic. I feel like I'm losing it, actually. Maybe I just fucking give her the Corvin's Might. But I, like, kinda am pissed off that she would threaten me. Like, some balls. Like, I feel like I'm pissed about that for, you know? This is the one I brought down the first time, right? Hi, cat. Where's the other one? That's funny. Pale yellowy orange, a dark green, and black. Do you think this is a pale blue? Turquoise. Wait, Dryadic? Dryadic, Darinic, and the other one was Winksick, I think. I think I did the wrong... Okay, it's you. Fuck this bitch. Focus my attention on the diverging hook, searching the woman's mind hurriedly for any thought relating to Jupiter. It doesn't take long for her to realize that something is wrong. She steps out from the shadows with an enraged look on her face and lunges at me, causing me to slice wildly with that diverging hook. Her feelings of anger flow through the hook into me and scatter. She stumbles forwards, confused now, and I try again, this time latching onto a swirling image of Jupiter's face, and I cut once more. I learn instantly that Jupiter is safely stowed aboard the Marybelle, and I back away uncertainly, feeling a complex mixture of anger and pity at the now placid woman in front of me. Yeah, no. Her kidnapping my cat pissed me off. I'm not just gonna give in to the demands of a lunatic. Wait, how did you do it? Did you just guess? Instead, I had a gem of each whatchamacallit, so I had to be one celestial, one diurnal, one individual. Oh my god! You gave in to her demands? I don't negotiate with terrorists or catnappers, Eric! No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so it wasn't because you wanted to, it's because you gave up on it. That's how I feel about the mite, actually. Alright, let's scroll up now. I think I've been cursed. 2 weeks ago, I was mildly minding my own business and the guilty ram when a stranger came up to me. He handed me a book titled The Changes of Dr. Learmont before leaving. Something about it intrigued me enough to take it home with me. Ever since I read the first passage, I've been having terrible nightmares, and they're getting worse. Spoke to Deborah Robertson, and she sent me here. Oh. Oh no. Okay. That is not what we need. I don't know if I should be focusing on the fact that he thinks he's been cursed, because this seems like more of like a poison. You can't dunk a fucking What is the Black Heart Curse? I don't know if we're looking for that. Black Heart Curse. Yeah, I do have the Book of Curses. I was just thinking that. No, maybe we can find something about nightmares. Noctic Sight. Noctic Sight. That's in here, I think. I think it's just this cutie patootie right here. Wait. Oh, you're right. Oh no. Oh, it's crying from the windowless door. Try the handle, opens to reveal an unimpressed cat. Oh. I'm sorry I forgot about you. I'm such a dickhead. I'm so focused on my revenge. Okay, I know. I was so mad at her. Stone of Protection and Enveloping Night. That's a protection thing. These tend to take the form of comforting guardian. I find a cat to be a very comforting guardian, right? I got a thing. Lift a curse. Got an achievement. I was shit you not. I have to fucking pee again. I literally cannot handle my life right now. I'm gonna be up all night. A bubbling black mess that was oozing from the rock itself. Ew. Seems there's a sickness in Undermere. And it's in the earth and the water, and it's spreading. Oh, that's not good. Suppose it falls to me to find out where it's coming from. It's underground. That underground's where I'll start. See if I can find anything in the catacombs. Wish you luck, Mrs. Green. Realize now that I've been a little careless. I've been getting headaches. We'll go into the catacombs without a sectrum. Protects against insanity and all of its... Oh! Where is it? Insanity and protection symbols. Bam! Woo! Insanity is in the middle with protection all around it. I'm a goddamn genius. I have to make sure I turn off my raids so I can start thinking on where we're gonna go. He tried to use the diverging hook on his partner as he had done on himself, but he could find no part of him that had not been taken over by the infection. His partner's hand ripped at the satchel, tearing it open and sending the black casket tumbling out. Forgot this part where I actually have to trace the thing. Okay. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. Okay. We're looking for a blank tombstone with that next. Oh, wait. My neighbor bears a cross of stone. I feel like this one being just a cross makes more sense. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. There's only two that are blank. Uh-oh. There's a way slave miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. They say it invigorates their senses and stays the mind rot that would otherwise consume them. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. They say it invigorates their senses. Um, Look up that symbol. Wait. That's the symbol on the side of my book. There's a curse in there. Slight vibration of the receptacle can be felt. When it's trapped inside. I feel like it would be a literal... I think that's that thing with the seed on it. Nothing seems to have the vibration, but that doesn't mean... I don't have a lot of containers. Like, I guess that's what I'm thinking of. The spirit vault seems to have a wandering shroud. The interior's made from sulfur. It is this. It smells like rotten eggs. Tried to breathe in the vapors from the wandering shroud, but to my horror, I realized that the spirit vault is empty. My vision starts to blur as the cloying air of the depths fill my lungs, and I stagger away in the daze. When at last I reach the surface, I take deep breaths of fresh air. My lungs ache for some time after I need to be more careful. I have written to Barton Potter. He will know where to find a watering shroud. This is a spirit vault. Empty. Rude. I know it's midnight, but I'm like, I could finish out the day, probably. I don't really have to pee. Again. I've traveled a long way searching for an eye of the forest. I've read stories of the Dreyer of old who would hunt in partnership with an eagle, seeing what they would see soaring on the wind. I intend to rekindle this lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it? I have Carnacalusumum. I have Carnunus. Do you think it's this staff-looking thing? Wielded an eye. Could be a literal eye, but it makes me believe it's this. Reminds me of the forest. I think it's that. What's the green mean? Stone of earth and nature. I think it's you. They try to get you with the word I. That's what they're doing. They're messing with me. Not today, Satan. Or Canernus. Seems like a nice guy. Bing! Hi, mailman. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you, David? I was expecting to talk with Verona Green this morning, but she wasn't at home. Unusual for her. I hope she's okay. Me too. Hopefully she didn't die in the catacombs like I almost did. You can spare the time. We'd appreciate your help. There's something unusual in our house. You can't miss us. The only detached house on Ruskin. Alright, we're looking for the street Ruskin. Ruskin, Ruskin. Ruskin, Ruskin. Only detached house. I'm greeted by a tired-looking middle-aged woman who immediately offers me tea. I gratefully accept to join the social ritual before we meander towards the point of my visit. She leads me up the stairs and into the attic. A single small window does little to dispel the gloom, but our eyes slowly adjust. Then we hear the voices. At first, I think it's the house creaking in the wind, soft, murmuring groans that seem to come from the walls themselves. But then I start to feel as though conversation is happening too quiet to make any sense of. Yeah. Is it the hearing charm? That would help us hear it, but is that what we're trying to do? With the hearing charm, I suddenly find myself able to pick up every small sound without difficulty. The whispered voices become clearer, and my heart beats faster as I hear what they're saying. They're discussing a section of the wall where some of the bricks are loose. Carefully, I pull them away to reveal a small cavity. Inside, to my horror, is a human skull, stark eyes staring lifelessly back at me. The insistence of the voices, I reach inside the cavity, my hand closes around an unusual-looking item. Immediately, the voices fall silent. My heightened senses are left with the whooshing drumbeat of the blood being pumped around my body. Oh, spoopy indeed. The walls were talking to me? No thanks. It's fucking creepy. Oh wait, we have to wait for that. I forgot. You look like a dickhead. My father's store has a space in the hill where Shimmer should go, but he sold it to buy a whiskey a long time ago. I hate this guy. It's the same one from Rither. For whatever reason, he never did sell the sword itself. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. I wanted to restore it to its former glory. Alright, what's a shimmer? These belong to a series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. They induce calm rage in the face of an unimaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knights of Thorn famously wore a shimmer on his chestplate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the Battle of Southerfell of 1356. I feel like it's giving me that information for a reason. It makes me feel like I gotta go to Catacombs, but I don't know if they go that far back. Or I'm just supposed to be looking at that little shape. These go as old as 1356. Is that just like a weird thing to say? That was just like a random, way too much information sentence. Oh, wait. I don't know, that man died. I was just trying to see if he had something on his tomb that would tell me something. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I was just curious. We might have something that'll work already. I just... Free notches. You're welcome. Are you looking for something by the Knights of Thorn? Yeah, I just was like, maybe that's has something to do with it, but I might be... looking for the chest plate spot, right? Feels like this would make the most sense, but doesn't fit perfectly. But maybe I'm just overthinking it. Just overthinking it. I feel like I might need that information. And I won't remember later why that was important. But that's fine. Shimmer. Okay. It's a long day. Hurry up, buddies. I have to go pee, and I also need to go to sleep. But pee mainly. Oh, a nasty burn. That's not good. Didn't they protect us against that sort of thing? That protect you against fire? Burn, burn. Yes. I'll look at the ones under protection in a minute, I guess. Oh, withstand fire and flame. Made from basilisk scales, a material known to endure intense heat, these unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. Made of scales? I played the last one more recently though. So I feel like I'm still like pretty sharp on like what their logic of thing is. Basilisk scale of scales? Black and like a fire color. Ooh. Fire and Fury. What color would you call that? Orange. Forget what they just called that. Thanks. No, if we still found this down the side of the... Here, just waiting. I don't know if it's anything important. You found something on the counter? Found something on the counter. That was the last one I was missing. Oh. I think I'm in danger. Okay. Cool. Good to know that that is there. Severine Ward. Serene. Shove it in there. What was this called again? Is that what this was? Okay. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hmm. You got a number 3, baby. No, sorry, come back. Goddamn delight. Alright, you guys go back up here. You guys all feel special now, so I'm gonna shove you up in the top corner. You don't do anything special, right? I mean, you might, but I might not have what I need for you yet. Okay. Nope, didn't mean to shut it. Just want to shove that in there. Okay. Ooh. Alright, Audrey, let's speak it up. Okay, judgment's coming, I know. Well, guess what? I survived the rapture today. You can't tell me nothing, Audrey Bell. We worship the warrior not out of love, but because it's powerful, but he demands our fear. What use is of God that you are not afraid of? Those of us who have read Holgar's teachings have known about the prophecy for a long time, and now the casket will finally be opened. Dang. Did you enjoy your time up there? Whoa, you're up there right now? There's Twitch in heaven? Suddenly my perspective has changed. I'd like to actually believe that God didn't forgive you for being gay because there's nothing to forgive, but I like it, Picasso. Fuck off. You're crazy. A veiled fin is brightly colored in the light, but it clouds over after a short period in total darkness. They can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers sometimes use them as substitute for charisma. I'm gonna have to put them in like full darkness somehow. Maybe in this little cubby hole. What else is about them? Get out of my face. I gotta give it a minute. Okay. Perhaps not that. I think that's the only one that's like, well... Oh, it's the eyeball. Wait. Oh, thank God, I have to pee so bad. Whew. I'm so freaking smart. These two men fought as the heavens opened and lightning flashed across the night. One man wrestled the casket from the other's grasp and leapt astride his horse, galloping off into the cold, wet darkness. Spoopy. Woo, 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 woo. That feels fancy. That feels very fancy. Okay, but we're not starting another day. Nope, don't do it, Anna. You'll do it. You'll play all night. You don't have time to play all night because I'm gonna pee my freaking pants. Excuse me. I think we'll raid Iowa, which is actually Iowa. They are playing some Minecraft, it seems. Tomorrow I am streaming, I think Story of Seasons, but we'll see if I decide to do this instead. Made it to Caldera, wish me luck for with it and the kill and I have. Oh, I wish you luck. Is Caldera the last that like Rocky place? I'm excited for Peak. I know that's on Friday. But yeah, there's someone else in the Moko community. We're just gonna raid into someone else. To spread love. But then I'm gonna go pee and go put magnets in a print so I can continue it and see if my maker coins are turning out okay, because they should be done. We'll see. But yeah, I will be back on tomorrow. And either with more Strange Antiquities or Story of Seasons. Story of Seasons is technically on the docket, and I do want to keep playing that. But obviously I'm really enjoying this cutie patootie game. I don't know. It stimulates my brain. I like it. 10 out of 10. So we'll just see how where the vibes are tomorrow. Anyway, I love you guys. Go give them some love if you ride over. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.